We're back with another update. Now, as you guys can see, we are here with Plants vs Coins update. And it is an interesting one. You do not need any of your pets, your Titanics, your Huges, nothing. Don't even need your potions, apart from this one right here, and the cocktail. And one of the books called The Lucky Egg. But I'll explain more further. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure you drop a like and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. As you guys can see, this is the brand new update. That's the bar and that's the rest of the stuff. But let me take you down through the whole tutorial. Firstly, you're gonna have this area all locked. The only one that's gonna be unlocked is the middle one. So you just pick the pet and you place it. They fix all the bugs. You have to just click on it and just place them there, and that's it. So like I placed that one there. You also have upgrades in the individual pets. So once you click into it, you can see the reinforce. You can upgrade it 10 times. It'll increase the DPS, the range, the shooting, the time it takes for them to shoot, and the damage. All of that is laid out there. What the XP thing is, the more of those pets you have around, the more XP it gains, the more it levels up, the more damage it does. Simple as that. Having that said, we also have the farming merchant. Like the RNG event, we have a merchant in here as well. In this case, we don't have an auto buy in the farming merchant. What you have to do in here is obviously buy them and upgrade it to the max tier, which is tier 5, respect level 5. You want to make it to this slot here so that you can buy the ultimate seed. This seed is really important. I'll explain to you what it does in a bit. Next is going to be the eggs. As you guys can see, the eggs is pretty normal. You know, it's Pet Simulator. We hatch the eggs. But you have to upgrade the eggs, and to upgrade the eggs, you have to go to the upgrade machine. Now, the best method, the best way to upgrade everything is you start with more coins. Then you go to more damage, faster attack. At the same time, you also want to do the more seeds, and you also want to do fast crop growth alongside with big harvest, then better luck. Finally, you have to upgrade the eggs. That's how it should be. Once you hit this first bar, you want to be in the first bar on everything else apart from the egg. Then once you're a little bit ahead, then you upgrade the egg, and then you buy them, and then you start placing them down. This is called the boss chest, by the way. Every 200 to 300 breaks, you get a boss chest, and that you have to break, and you have a chance of getting a Titanic. It's 1 in 109,000, and then the other one is 1 in 6,000. Now this used to be like 1 in 200. But they updated it, and now the huge is pretty rare as well. And then there's a gargantuan, which we don't know the chances of just yet. So that's one of the things. I'm gonna get rid of that. Probably not gonna be able to break the chest, am I? Oh, it's close. It is close. Am I gonna break it? About. Wow. Anyhow, this is the gift. Yay! All right. No. So what the gift does? Let me see if I can get rid of one for you. You have to upgrade them. You have to unlock them first, then you have to upgrade them. So the way you do this is you go into it, you go to plant seed. Now, if you hover over the plant seeds, you can see what percentage chance you have of it having an exotic plant, a diamond plant, a normal plant, a golden plant. The best one here is the exotic plant, and you want that. Then you also want the buffs on top of it. The buffs include a rainbow shiny, golden shiny. So you have those buffs which give you even more coins. So you guys can see, I've got the exotic, which gives me 16k, and then you also have the golden medium bag, which gives me 9.63k. This is mythical, and this one is the best one, which is the exotic gold large bag. I had a rainbow one which paid me 80,000 per second. But what's the point of all this? This gives you more coins. The more coins you get, the more hatches you do. The more hatches you do, the rarer the pets you can get. The rarest pet is the garden golem, which I have right here. Okay, it does 35,000 damage in the max upgrade, and it's pretty good. It's the chances of getting it is 1 in 10,000. So if you've hatched one, hey, you've been pretty lucky. Unless you've hatched 10,000 eggs, which is close to impossible because it is pretty expensive to hatch eggs. Next thing would be the rebirth. Yeah, but for the rebirth, what you need to do, or what you need to have, is all 7 slots unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 7 areas need to be unlocked, and you need to beat a certain amount of bosses. So for in this case, I've got 77 bosses to break, to beat in order for me to go to Rebirth 5, and that is gonna take a while. So I'm just waiting on that, but as soon as you break it, you can go to the Rebirth Shrine, and what this does, it gives you permanent boost, which includes income boost, which gives you, for my next Rebirth, it gives me 80% more income. Keeping progress, it keeps your seeds, keeps your upgrade machine tiers, and it also keeps the pets. It only gets rid of the areas. You have to unlock all the areas again and place them back down. Next is the tier unlock. They unlock new breakables. The more breakables you have, the more money you get. Same as usual. So yes, so you have new breakables, which are harder to break as well. Next one is the huge boost. You get a boost of getting huges and titanic, and that gives you 40% boost there for Rebirth 5, and that is pretty much it. Now, what is the enchants? What are the potions? What can you use to increase your chances of breaking it, and how do you make this process much faster? That's the question that got in my head. But the way you do that is, first of all, go to your inventory, go to your enchant, and have an enchant loadout like this. Don't want to have the shiny hunter, to be honest, but max it out with the lucky egg. I'll be honest, you could empower them as well. I know some people would say, but you can't, you know, after 3 they're kind of useless, but there is nothing else you can put here unless you guys know something I don't, and if you do, let me know down in the comments. But this is the enchant loadout you should be using if you basically hatch, because I don't think treasure hunter or anything else helps you with the chest breaking or helps you with the damage. So anything like that does not help. In that case, yeah, you just want to have the luck there. Next thing would be the potions. You go to your inventory again. These are the 2 potions, all 3 that you need to have. The first one is the lucky egg potion 11. Have that. We know what that does. Next one is a cocktail. Again, helps increases the luck by 300%. Then you have the cocktail 2, which I don't have currently, and that increases it by like 500%, I think. And yeah, so as long as you have all those, they all will be activated and will help you when you hatch the eggs. Finally, we come to a point where you need private service, or you just need friends. If you don't have friends, I don't know what to tell you, but there are private servers that you can join where you have everyone added. In this case, I only have a couple people added, and when you add them, it does give you a damage boost. It doesn't show up there, but the more people you have in the server that are in your friend list, it does give you a decent damage boost, and that damage boost is important, especially because circumstances like that, it nearly went through. And so that is one of the things you want to have. You want to have a lot of friends in that place. Now, I did place this. Another thing, a tip that you guys might need is every time you plant a seed, and if it doesn't show up as a good seed, then you can obviously take it off and put it back and just wait for it. Now, this one is mythical medium bag. That is more like this one right here, and I don't really like that one because it doesn't give me much. I'm just going to go back in and I'm going to place another one. Just wait for an exotic. Again, it's pretty, yeah, it is pretty hard to get it, even though it's 15%. So let's see if we can get one right here. Come on. No, I did try to make everything an orange. Again, this was a golden one, so this is not too bad actually. This is the gold medium bag, which gives nearly 10k a second, so it's pretty good. And that's all you need to know about this update so far. If you guys need tips and tricks of how to get clan points, how to get everything else, you know, how to lay this all out, currently I forgot to place the rest, but I'm gonna start placing them soon. I was basically learning different ways that I could do it. I was trying the L method, I was trying the cross method, but realistically you want to have these rose wolves at the front. If you want to know more about it, I'll make a video on it. But thank you for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, be sure you drop a like, subscribe. I should catch you guys in the next video. Peace.